It's me, Percita, and this is Percita's Paradox. So here we are. It is March. We are rolling through. It is time for a mini update. What exactly is going on from the top of the year when we discussed, right, that we were going to have a short-term goal. And I told you don't tell me what the goal is, but I was holding you accountable for you actually noting what that goal was and actually executing. So today, I'm just letting you know that I am well aware that it is the third month. At the end of this month, we want to assess, actually sit down and talk about what your goals were and what you actually accomplished. But today, I wanted to touch bases and just find out, have you actually been doing all the things that you promised yourself that you were going to do? Not a resolution, not something that, you're going to just kind of try to do, but what have you actually achieved? Have you done it the way that you thought? If not, what deterred you? If not, what exactly can you do from this point on to get to your goal? No excuses. You have absolutely no way whatsoever of not accomplishing whatever that 90-day goal was. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining me. I know that if you are new, you have no idea what we're talking about, but you can jump in on board as well. For all of my OG subscribers, thank you so much. You are aware that we are looking and talking about our 90-day goal one, that we had actually determined we would have at the top of the year. Knowing that it is now March, knowing that it is March 4th. You absolutely want to be on task to get it done, regardless. So for the newbies, understand you have time. It may not be 90 days for you, but you're more than, welcome to join in on a goal that you feel like you want to accomplish by the end of the month. Now, make no mistake, 30 days is not a short term. People say that a lot, but a lot of things can happen within a 24-hour period. It just all depends on what you're willing to do, how you're willing to do it, what sacrifices you have to actually make, and what tools do you have that you need to now utilize that you're not utilizing. We're not talking about new tools. We're talking about how many things are already in your arsenal and you're looking at them and they're looking back at you and there's absolutely no effort going on whatsoever, right? That is what we're talking about. So today's question, it's a simple dynamic of what exactly is happening in your life towards your 90-day goal. Cannot wait to hear it. Cannot wait to hear it because I know that we have been talking diligently about growing and progression and how to just, apply the pressure and flexible and accountability and location and how we can move through life effectively. Always know that half of your battle is in your words. The other half is in your mind. And if you notice how I continuously say your, meaning you, yourself, you are in control. Whatever you speak is what you're going to become. Whatever you think, you're going to become. So be very careful and conscious of those things because you determine what that is. So if you are not even negative, let's just say if you just don't believe in yourself, not even referring to someone else, yourself, then there's a problem. So today, then let's make that an accomplishment that you are trying to achieve in this 30-day period. Well, it's a little less than 30 days because now we're talking where we are. It's more like 27-esque, right? Either way, I know that you can do it. Do not believe in yourself. The world is hard. It does not need to be hard for you from you. The world is already attacking you. You do not need to attack yourself. So make sure you understand that you sometimes have to toot your own horn. And you sometimes have to actually stand in the corner with yourself and tell yourself that you can accomplish whatever goal you want. It's not always going to be validation from other people and people believing in what you want to do. So don't look for that. If you get it, it's fantastic. But don't look for it. Don't make it something that determines if you're going to do what you need to do. Try your best to find the accountability within yourself because people will fail you. Hell, you will fail you. This is what we're talking about. So you do not want to be leaning on others to try to get you to your goal. Believe in you. Okay? So What else can I say about that? Not very much. I mean, I have a few things that are in, the oven for me over here. I'm definitely diligently moving towards the end of my goal. I hope to be done with my goal by the end of not this week, but the next week. And that is where I'm striving. So that by the end of the month, I am absolutely halfway through the task of my next goal. And I wish the same for you and whatever it is that you have going on in your situation. Other than that, let's just discuss some key attributes in order to get these things going. One, make sure that every day you wake up in a state of gratitude. And what that basically means for me is to assess how good it is that you have opened up your eyes because someone did not, and to assess that you know that your life's purpose is not over because you are awake. Secondly, I like to go through and just assess myself and what it is that I want to accomplish for the day. And this can take a little bit of time, and sometimes it doesn't take, any time whatsoever. But I allot myself a good 15 minutes in my morning to do that. Not everyone has the 15 minutes to do it. Sometimes it's just going to be you in the bathroom, right? I'm simply saying take the time to do it. Take the time to do it. 3, please make sure that you do not wake up with your phone in your hand. I understand most of us use our phones for alarms and things like that. Once you've looked at it and cut the alarm off, put the phone down and really do the first 2 things that I just told you to do, because it's key in order for you to get your mind clear. And you don't want to then instantaneously start to give it information that it does not need. Okay? 4, make sure that you have a glass of water. 12 ounces is ideal. 8 ounces would be minimal. And you want to do that because you want to break the fast. You want to break the fast. Breakfast is breaking the fast. This has nothing to do with weight loss or weight gain or anything of the sort. It is a metabolistic idea to allow your body to know that you are awake, and the water identifies that by giving your body the energy to actually move and know that it's working. It is fantastic also for your brain, and it is fantastic for your digestive. So if you've ever thought about an old movie back in the day, you'd always see someone sitting a glass of water by their nightstand, and they'd bring it up and they would keep it there and they would drink it before they literally would get out of the bed in the morning. And that's typically what that is about. We don't do that anymore because everything in our society now is at a unbelievable speedy pace. So we don't stop to actually do anything, but that is a key thing to do. Make sure you have that water before your coffee. For my coffee drinkers, you want to start the body differently. You do not want to start it in a caffeinated sense. If you have acne or anything of the sort, you'll notice that you will not have so many breakouts because you will not initiate caffeine into your system instantaneously. Caffeine is fine in moderation where it needs to be, but always remember that caffeine is either an appetite suppressant or it's a diuretic. It's an appetite suppressant when you are drinking it in the morning, because then if you notice you drink it and you don't want to eat breakfast, breakfast is key and you want to actually have that, okay? It's a diuretic because if you drink it as a dessert, then it causes you to actually poo. We all know a good poo is fantastic, okay? So if you can do just those few things, you'd be amazed at how great your day can start and how great your brain will be in movement and purpose and listening and attentiveness and things of that nature. So try those, okay? All else fails, remember to do 3 things. Live life authentic, no matter what. If you're doing those things, I absolutely know reaching your goal by the end of this month is attainable. So as usual, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed those tips. I can't wait to hear back from you at the end of the month. Of course, we'll go on through the rest of this month with all kinds of topics. But until then, again, remember, live life authentic. I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a blessed weekend. Bye-bye.